7 Reasons You Will Love Living in New Zealand. Hello, viewers. We are back with another interesting video about New Zealand. We can't get enough of this country, and that is expected because New Zealand ranks high on global indices that assess various factors, including quality of life, education, healthcare, political stability, and overall happiness. Additionally, the country is known for its tranquility, stunning natural landscapes, and the generally friendly and welcoming nature of its residents. If you want to know more, here are 7 reasons you will love living in New Zealand. 7. Low crime rate. Let's set the ball rolling with New Zealand's low crime rate. New Zealand is recognized for its low crime rate when compared with other nations. The Global Peace Index ranks New Zealand among the safest countries globally. Since reaching its highest point in 1992, the crime rate in New Zealand has consistently declined, following a notable increase that began in the 1950s. In the early decades of the 20th century, crime rates in New Zealand remained low. However, a significant rise occurred starting in 1950, culminating in 1992, after which a downward trend has been observed. Factors such as the country's geographical isolation and relatively small population play a role in maintaining this low crime rate. Moreover, New Zealand experiences minimal incidents of gun-related crime, mugging, and violent offenses. Nevertheless, specific categories of crime have seen an uptick since the onset of the pandemic. While violent crime rates in New Zealand are generally low, such incidents tend to occur more frequently during late-night hours in public venues, often linked to alcohol or drug use. Overall, New Zealand is a safe country with a low crime rate because of its effective law enforcement. 6. Beautiful scenery. This is one of 7 reasons you will love living in New Zealand. Renowned for its breathtaking and diverse landscapes, New Zealand will offer you unforgettable moments that cannot be found elsewhere in the world. As an island nation with a rich geological history, New Zealand boasts expansive beaches, pristine lakes, ancient volcanic formations, snow-covered mountains, fjords, and lush native forests. This stunning scenery in New Zealand has served as the setting for numerous significant films, including the acclaimed The Lord of the Rings trilogy. Additionally, a significant portion of its wilderness is accessible via national parks, offering breathtaking views along walking trails and paths that vary from short excursions to multi-day treks. The scenic wonders continue into the night, as New Zealand's dark skies are celebrated for some of the finest stargazing opportunities globally. Moreover, the country's small size will allow people the chance to experience a diverse range of New Zealand's picturesque landscapes within a brief time frame. In just a few hours of driving, one can transition from alpine environments to black sand beaches, or find themselves deep within an ancient forest and then atop a rugged peak. New Zealand is indeed a beautiful country in which you will love living. 5. Easy to start a business. New Zealand's welcoming business environment, characterized by a strong emphasis on transparency and sustainability, creates an ideal environment for starting a business. It is another reason you will love living in New Zealand. Additionally, due to its open and transparent business practices, there are many advantages to establishing a business in this country. The nation consistently ranks among the top global countries for ease of conducting business. This high ranking reflects favorable business regulations and processes, simplifying the establishment of new enterprises. Starting a business in New Zealand involves several key steps, including market research, creating a business plan, choosing a business structure, and registering your business. In conducting market research, you should understand your target market first. This will help you to refine your business strategy and plans. Furthermore, New Zealand is recognized as one of the least corrupt countries, facilitating international cooperation and fostering trust. With robust trading partnerships and free trade agreements with large economies such as China and Australia, New Zealand serves as an ideal gateway for businesses aiming to penetrate these markets. 4. Good country to go on a road trip. New Zealand is widely recognized as an outstanding destination for road trips. The country boasts a wide variety of landscapes and attractions, making it feel like exploring multiple countries in one. Road trips provide travelers with the opportunity to venture off the main paths and appreciate the island's natural beauty at a leisurely pace. Notable routes include the northern coastline of the North Island, the picturesque South Island, and the lesser-known Stewart Island. Embarking on a road trip in New Zealand requires careful planning and several essential considerations. Initially, it is advisable to rent a vehicle to ensure flexibility and the opportunity to discover the country at your leisure. A popular choice among travelers is to hire a camper van, which allows for the enjoyment of camping amidst the stunning natural landscapes found throughout the islands. When organizing a road trip in New Zealand, it is essential to remember that driving occurs on the left side of the road. The roads can be narrow and winding, which may result in longer travel times than anticipated. Nevertheless, the overall road conditions are typically good, and drivers tend to exhibit courteous behavior. For those aiming to enhance their experience, combining various routes or itineraries can be an effective strategy to explore as much of the country as possible. For this reason, you will love living in New Zealand. 3. Growing economy. One of the best things about living in New Zealand, its steadily growing economy. Over the past decade, New Zealand has shown impressive economic resilience and adaptability. Even in the face of global uncertainty, the country has continued to expand its GDP, driven by sectors like tourism, agriculture, renewable energy, and technology. Wellington and Auckland have become innovation hubs, while the country's strong trade ties with Asia and the Pacific keep exports flowing. Plus, low unemployment rates and a business-friendly environment mean there are plenty of opportunities for skilled workers and entrepreneurs alike. For locals and expats, this growth translates into better job prospects, improved infrastructure, and a higher standard of living. Wages are generally fair, and the government maintains a stable financial system, which adds to everyday security. If you're thinking about relocating, New Zealand's growing economy is a major plus. It's a country that's not just beautiful, but also full of promise. 2. Great cafe culture. Cafe culture in New Zealand is a deeply rooted aspect of society that has developed significantly over the years. Its emergence can be traced back to the 1950s, a period marked by advancements in espresso technology and the post-war recovery, which also fostered the growth of youth culture and increased leisure activities. However, this culture faced a downturn in the 1970s, influenced by the rise of television and the growing preference for instant coffee. The 1980s saw a resurgence, driven by the introduction of coffee carts and the proliferation of cafes in urban areas. Currently, New Zealand's cafe culture is defined by its social atmosphere, where individuals frequently meet to converse with friends or colleagues over coffee. Unlike some other nations, Wi-Fi is less common in these establishments, promoting more direct personal interactions. Additionally, New Zealand's coffee culture is distinguished by its commitment to quality and local patronage. Many residents opt to support independent cafes and roasters instead of international franchises, resulting in a rise of micro-roasters and artisanal coffee shops. Overall, the cafe culture is excellent and offers one more reason you will love living in New Zealand. 1. Peace. New Zealand is widely recognized as a peaceful nation. The Global Peace Index, GPI, consistently ranks it among the most peaceful countries in the world. In the most recent GPI assessment, New Zealand secured the position of the second most peaceful country, following Iceland. The GPI measures various factors, including rates of violent crime, political instability, the threat of terrorism, and the occurrence of armed conflicts. New Zealand's reputation for peace is further demonstrated by its low crime rates and stable governance, which foster a secure environment for both residents and visitors. Additionally, the country's proactive strategies in policing and community crime prevention significantly bolster its safety. Nevertheless, it is essential to acknowledge that while New Zealand is generally perceived as safe, variations in safety can exist across different regions and circumstances. Overall, New Zealand will offer you peace, and it is the top reason you will love living there because your peace should never be compromised. As we end this video, which of the reasons for living in New Zealand appeals more to you? We would like to hear your views in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.